right, next up, man, we got man. So look, I don't know if y'all been following this, but damn, Diddy, bro, I swear to God, mark my words, we're gonna see a point in time where Diddy is probably locked up, sued, something along the lines, bro, because so much information which is crazy how all these years he just been ducking and dodging all this, and then everything is coming out, the Tupac shit, the Biggie shit, the homosexual shit, the the cuck shit, everything, bro. The relationship he had with Cassie, that was a whole mess. So let me play this news segment for you guys, and then I got a segment from Flacco. By the way, shout out to Flacco, man. He be killing it with the breakdowns. And then I want to play a section of Flacco that he broke this situation down. This man, P-Diddy, is all over the headlines. Let's go ahead and play this segment, man, so y'all can know what I'm talking about.
Also tonight, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs accused of sex trafficking and sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in federal court here in New York. Chloe Malas is here. Chloe, what more do we know about this?
Lester, the lawsuit filed by Cassandra Ventura, known by her stage name Cassie, met Combs when she was 19 years old. She was later signed to Combs's record label, and the pair had been romantically involved. Ventura alleges that Combs not only raped her, but over the course of a decade, physically abused her, as well as, quote, lured her into a drug-fueled lifestyle. Ventura says that after years in silence and darkness, she's finally ready to tell her story. Now, Combs's lawyer said in a statement in part that his client vehemently denies the allegations, calling them baseless and outrageous, and that Ventura has been demanding $30 million, threatening to write a book about their relationship.
Thanks for watching.
30 M's. She won 30 M's. This shit crazy. So look, I got many things to say about this, right? First and foremost, right? I feel like okay, first of all, I want to say this, man. This is all alleged, but there's been so many details about Diddy's personality that this is kind of believable, to be honest. Secondly, when things like this happen to men or women, right, we need to be more inclined. And by the way, for everybody on the outside looking in, we need to support these women or men who wait to come out and say, put allegations against someone. We need to be very careful. We need to be supportive of it. So, because what we've seen lately is we've seen people who have come out years later, and then sometimes those allegations are either baseless or they just weren't true, and it loses its severity or validity, I should say. And then when situations like this happen, you have reasonable doubt. However, this situation, just based off of all the details I've been coming up about Diddy and his character, these seem to be true, but you never know. Obviously, more details never come out. So there is one particular detail about Cassie's relationship with Diddy that I wanted to point out, and that's that he used to have men pay her, and I'm sure the men would get paid to sleep with them, Okay. No, go in the room and take it. Yeah, so sleep with them. And then, and that's something that is very disturbing, but we're going to go ahead and play a little segment from it. And give me one quick moment, all right? We're going to play it right here. Shout out to Flacco for providing this, man. Flacco's the GOAT. So, yeah, he used to do that, man, and it's insane.
Really early on into their relationship, Diddy would alert Cassie that it was a fantasy of his to see her take another dick. Now, while reluctant at first, she gave in to please Diddy's fantasies. Diddy would begin living out his cuckold fantasies with Cassie by hiring a male escort for their initial cuckold session. He hired a male escort, he instructed everybody to wear masks, and he instructed Cassie to first go down on the male escort. Now, as she went down on him, he began to masturbate and then instruct her and him to do different sex acts that he wanted to see. Diddy became so addicted to these cuckold sessions.
Damn. So Diddy out here being Adam 22, we always talk about how this cuck culture is something that white dudes do, Adam 22 to be exact. Nah, that ain't true, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Diddy out here watching his I mean, I don't think they was married, but you know, his main girl getting clapped by other dudes, and to the point that it was an obsession. He literally. Let me finish playing. Y'all.
And he demanded they do it weekly. Diddy was getting obsessed with this. Now, eventually, after the first session, he left it up to Cassie to hire the escort and pick the guy. He just gave her one instruction. When she's finding an escort on these sites, he wanted her to type in big black penis. Cassie would say she had really bad anxiety before these sessions because she didn't really want to do it, and she was only doing it to please Diddy, and she felt dirty. But Diddy was aware of her really bad anxiety before each session, and he would give her a bunch of gifts to compensate her for engaging in a sex act with the male escort while he watched. Diddy would call these cuckold sessions freak-offs, and he would give Cassie money and gifts before each session. And because she was essentially being compensated to have sex with this male escort, she felt as if she was being sex trafficked. Damn. Now, Diddy was so addicted to these freak-offs that he wanted it whenever he wanted it, and he didn't want to wait for it. And this will cause some real tension in 2015 when Cassie was in the middle of a surprise birthday party her friends threw for her.
Yo, Diddy down bad, man. Diddy down bad, bro. Man, hey, look, it's crazy because, like, at one point in time before all this, we all had this high regard for Diddy, man, and he was respected and feared in the industry, bro. And it seemed like, bro, all that credibility and all of that, you know, all of that respect that everybody had for him, bro, is just all that's fading away. You even got academics, Whack 100, just going in on him, bro. And at one point in time, bro, his name, he was regarded as like a Jay-Z in the game where you don't never disrespect him. But now that's all changing. Now that all this stuff is coming out, it's crazy.
Now, Diddy hit her up to leave the birthday party and come do a freak-off with him with a male escort. And she said, no, my friends threw me a surprise birthday party. I'm going to stay. So when she stayed, Diddy couldn't take no for an answer. So Diddy came to the birthday party, invited himself, and pulled her out the birthday party and dragged her to a hotel. Damn. And made her have a freak-off with a male escort.
Damn. Yeah, man. Yo, Diddy is wildin', bruh. This shit is it's so much craziness coming out with this situation, man. I don't even know where to begin, man. It's like man, bro, what's up with these? It's a problem with rich celebrities, rich men specifically, where they get a little bit of power and they, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I gotta be careful what I say on here. I ain't trying to get demonetized. It's just wild, man. We in a situation where, you know, men who have very much power. We've seen it with Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein and all these dudes who use their power and fame to get what they want. And I think this is just another example of that. So let me know what y'all think about that situation in the comments. And is Diddy wilding out, or is, you know, or are these stories fabricated? Is this all made up? I mean, like I said, it's all alleged until, you know, they go to court and all the facts are presented and, you know, we get a conviction or we get a lawsuit or whatever it may be. So be careful with jumping in on either side. But like I said, with all this stuff coming out about Diddy, I think this sounds very believable, if you ask me.